In sub-Saharan Africa, millions of people face urgent challenges, from escalating food insecurity to the impacts of climate change. The population is rapidly growing, yet many nations struggle with water shortages, rising food prices, and increasing pressure on agricultural systems. Kenya, a nation at the heart of these challenges, is seeing the effects of this firsthand. Smallholder farmers who play a crucial role in the country's food production are facing a dire need for affordable, high-quality and sustainable feed for their livestock, including fish, chicken, and pigs. Today, the dependency on highly priced commercial feed is a major issue. It's not only unsustainable, but also unaffordable for many. For the average smallholder farmer in Kenya, feed costs can take up to 70% of the production expenses. But a promising solution is emerging. In Kakamega, Kenya, 4 farms have experimented with producing spirulina, a highly nutritious and sustainable alternative feed, directly on their farms.
I've worked as a researcher in this project, making spirulina production affordable and accessible to small-scale farmers. So we may ask, why spirulina? Spirulina is a microalgae. It's a very nutritious, it has high protein content, and it has other nutrients that make it a good protein source and an affordable protein source for fish and other livestock at small-scale farmer production level. So in this project, we wanted to check the practicability of producing spirulina at a small-scale farmer, because we have problems with affordable feed among small-scale farmers. And so spirulina comes in as a very good candidate for circular economy, because it reuses waste that would practically be thrown away in a small-scale farm. The aim of this project was to help a small-scale farmer produce spirulina by use of waste materials that are found on the farm. So we had 2 research questions. Number 1, we wanted to make comparisons of the nutritional value of spirulina produced using different organic wastes from small-scale farms. And number 2, we wanted to see how practical it is for a farmer to produce spirulina on his farm. What are the challenges that a farmer will endure, right? And we were doing this using, looking at materials that are accessible to the farmer. For instance, such like a structure that a farmer can make on his own. And then we had a setup at Sagana, KMFRI Sagana, where experiments were set up by Laikipia University. And in these experiments, we compared different manures, that is the chicken manure, goat manure, pig manure, and cow dung. And we made these treatments to make comparisons as to whether there would be a difference in the value or in the quality of spirulina produced using these different manures that are available at local small-scale farm level. And this work was supervised by KMFRI.
Spirulina as a feed is a superfood, because compared to other feeds, let me give you a comparison analysis. Like, for example, the soybean meal that we usually use has got around 50%, 50 to 55% protein. The fish meal has up to 60% protein by dry weight. But spirulina, cultured in good condition and with the sufficient nutrient, has got protein content of up to 70% by crude weight, sometimes up to 71%. So when you compare it to other fish feeds, it appears to be more superior. So I can say that if we do it and we integrate it into the feeds, first of all, the cost can go down, and then even the nutritional content of the fish and the chicken that we use it to feed will go up is at a lower cost.
Si kama wamama tunapitia changamoto ya ukulima, ya kwamba najua mama labda uenda shamba ni kidogo. Sasa hata ukitaka upande hii unajua mama wako na shughuli na mipango mingi. lakini mzee anataka labda upande tu mahindi peke yake. Sasa tunaona hiyo ni changamoto, maana nataka upande mboga hii kila aina hiyo na nini na nini. Sasa tunaona hiyo ni changamoto. Changamoto nyingine ni kwamba hata pia tunapokuwa hata na ng'ombe, mimi sina ruhusa hata ya kwenda kuuza. Lazima mzee aweke saini, na saa zingine kitamba yake saini, hiyo itachukua muda. Na labda kuna kitu ninataka haraka, haiwezekani. Sasa hiyo nazidi kuumia. Unaweza tamani hata pia uanzishe biashara na una ile pesa ya kuanzia. Hiyo pia tunaona hiyo pia ni changamoto. Kuanzisha hii kikundi imetusaidia kwa sababu wakati tumeanzisha tunakusanyika pamoja na tunajitengeneza na tunaongea, na hata pia tuko na table bank.
Sisi kama youth, changamoto ya kwanza ni kuwa vijana hatuna ile capital ya kujiendeleza kilimo. Pili, vijana wengi wanaogopa kilimo, hawataki kulima, wanataka pesa ya kuingia ya haraka. Kwa ufugaji wa kuku na mbuzi, capital ndo ngumu. Mimi nilianza na kuku wawili. Lakini hao kuku wawili kuwalisha, kuku huwezi mlisha ugali kila siku. Anataka kumchanganyia kama ni chakula ya dukani, mchanganyia hata kama ni mimea. Lakini unapata sijapanda ile mimea kuwalisha. Chakula ya dukani sina capital ya kwenda kununua. Nategemea ni mili moja tu. Either nimpe mahindi ama kama ugali imebakia, kati ile ugali nimpatie. Mbuzi wanataka kukula, wanataka matibabu. So unapata nikitaka kununua chakula ile ya dukani nije nimpe, inakuwa ni ngumu. Na ni mbuzi ni wa maziwa. So nikitaka nipate maziwa, either nitafute pesa niende dukani ninunue chakula, aje nipate maziwa. Isa changamoto ni hela.
The results are promising. Spirulina offers a sustainable, affordable solution to one of the most pressing problems in Kenya's agricultural sector. By turning to local natural resources, farmers can reduce their reliance on costly commercial feed, improve their livestock production, and ultimately secure a more sustainable future for their communities.
Vile walitufundisha, unajua wakati wanatuletea Spirulina, wanatueleza Spirulina inafanya nini na inafanya nini. Kwa hivyo tuliletewa hii Spirulina, wakasema hii Spirulina tunaweza kutumia, inafanya vizuri kwa kuku. Inafanya vizuri, kuku zinakuwa strong. Maoni yetu ni kwamba vile tunalinda hiyo Spirulina yenye tuko nayo, kiwango yenye tuko nayo, tulikuwa tunatamani kwa siku ambao zinakuja tuwe na ile kiwango ingine, tusongeko kiwango ingine ikiweko mingi, maana inapokuwa mingi tutaharvest mingi na tutafaidika sasa. Kwa sababu kama ilikuwa inaingiza pesa kidogo, sasa itakuwa inaingizako zaidi ya hii ama inaingia double.
Changamoto kubwa ni hiyo wakati wa kukoroga. Ile inataka uwe na time. Mfano mimi hapa niko peke yangu hivi kijana. Na mimi huyu ndio inafaa nitafutie wazazi vile wanakula. Mimi hapa inafaa niwe natengeza hiyo Spirulina. Spirulina haitaki ukishapanda, si kama azola. Azola unajua nikiweka kwa maji, nikiweka mbolea, hata nikienda miaka ngapi, nikirudi nita harvest. Lakini Spirulina inataka uwe 24/7 hapo unakoroga. Sasa mfano kama hawa mbuzi hawa changa, mbuzi nikikwambia wako na miezi mitatu. Watu wakija hapa nikwambia na miezi mitatu, wanasema unatudanganya. Hao mbuzi wa miezi 4 ama 5. Lakini sasa vile mama wanakula hiyo Spirulina kwa nini? Kwa ile dairy. Unapata sasa ile dairy ni hiyo Spirulina inapita kwa maziwa. Wao pia wanapata. So Spirulina imeongeza uzito kwa mifugo wangu.
With guidance and supervision from Nasio Trust, these on-farm experiments are proving that Spirulina can play a critical role in addressing the feed crisis.
Going forward, we are looking in a way to roll out this project to ensure that more farmers adopt this project. More probably commercial feed manufacturers can supplement their feed or animal feed with this Spirulina because it has very many advantages in this sector. And by so doing, we'll be able to increase the incomes of the smallholder farmers, more so women who have challenges of accessing land and accessing capital to start business. So by so doing, we'll see a rise in income levels and a drop in the cost of producing livestock.
This project is not just about innovation. It's about working with local communities to create practical, long-term solutions. Through a food systems approach, Nasio Trust, along with Laikipia University, the Kenya Marine and Fisheries Research Institute, FOSPA-Africa, and Wageningen University and Research have spent the last 2 years researching and testing the accessibility and affordability of spirulina as feed for small-scale farmers.
Spirulina brings a sustainable solution for small-scale farmers in terms of affordability and accessibility of feed to the small-scale farmer. And also improves the feed in terms of quality because of the attributes of spirulina, that is high protein quality, and the health properties that spirulina comes with. So farmers can be assured that their fish or their livestock will be produced sustainably and the feed will be accessible to them, and also the products will be of high nutritious value to the consumer.
In addition to being a sustainable and affordable feed option, spirulina also offers environmental benefits. By replacing imported commercial feed such as soy, which has a high carbon footprint due to transportation, spirulina reduces greenhouse gas emissions. Furthermore, spirulina itself acts as a carbon sink, absorbing carbon dioxide during its growth. This makes it not only an eco-friendly alternative for smallholder farmers, but also a contributor to reducing the environmental impact of agriculture.
I want to encourage everyone that wants to invest in this to channel their resources towards organic spirulina, and I can promise you that you will not regret it. You will not regret it at all, because the future is that spirulina is going to cut on the cost of feeds, because we know that for farmers that are doing fish farming, up to 70% of the cost they incur in the farms goes to the feeds. So when you grow spirulina using organic methods, and the organic nutrients we are talking about, we can easily get them from our farms, we can easily get them from our animals. You use it to grow spirulina, and then you harvest, then you feed your fish. You realize that the cost of production goes down. Now when you take your produce to the market, you sell them at an affordable price where people can buy.
This project represents a hopeful step forward, a model that can inspire similar innovations across the sub-Saharan Africa, where the need for sustainable agriculture and food security has never been greater.